Hello and welcome back. In these videos, if this is the first time you're joining, these are a new series of videos we're starting, and the purpose is to convey to people and inform people the best places in the world to go to get what is most important to you. In this particular episode, we're going to talk about the country of Turkey. Right now, as you're listening to this in this middle of May 2021, Turkey is one of the most ideal places to go and visit and even consider a dual citizenship at. Turkey is one of those unique countries. Before I say that, let me tell you that I have traveled to 150 countries around the world and some 500 cities. And I've been interviewed by Fox News for my business, which takes me around the world. But the reason I'm making these videos is to share with people what I've learned and what I've experienced and what I've been taught as a result of my travels around the world in terms of where to go, where not to go, and what to do and what not to do in those countries. And most importantly, what is it that you like and where is best in the world to get it. Let's go back to Turkey. The country of Turkey is one of those countries that has really something for everyone. Whether you like the beach life in the south, the Turkish Mediterranean, Turkish Riviera, or you like city life, is one of the most unique cities in the world, really split between Asia and Europe, split by the Bosphorus River. And one of those cities where it is truly a 24/7 city that never sleeps. They say New York is a city that never sleeps. Well, they lie, because New York actually does sleep, and it gets pretty quiet after 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Whereas in Istanbul, for example, there are cafes and restaurants and other places, even shops in certain areas that are literally open 24 hours a day. They even have a sign outside that says we're open 24/7. And the thing is, when you go out, let's say you can't sleep and you go out at 3:45 in the morning, you'll see the streets are teeming with people as though it's 8 o'clock at night. And I find that to be very pleasant. Also, because of the current exchange rates in Turkey, which is nearly 8.5 to the dollar, it is an incredible place for obtaining bargains. You can have a sit-down meal for two at a very nice restaurant, the white linen on the table for two people, appetizer, main course, dessert, washed down by tea and baklava, probably for around $20. What you pay here in the US or Western Europe for fast food. And as far as shopping, it has one of the most exciting and adventurous and charming, I might say, bazaars, the Grand Bazaar, which is a complex of indoor shops and restaurants with over 4,200 shops, and really from A to Z, you name it, you can find it in this bazaar. They even have an antique market where people sell their old stuff, and you could buy authentic watches and jewelry and stuff like that, but they also have very high quality knockoffs, from clothing to jewelry to lighting, you name it, they have it. And some very nice restaurants there too to eat. You could easily spend the whole day in the Grand Bazaar. Go in the morning when they open and come out at 7 o'clock at night when they close, and you still haven't touched the surface. And as I said in the beginning, if you like the beach life, they have an extensive beach areas in the south and in Antalya, all the way to the Bodrum and Kos, Bodrum in Turkey, which is close to Kos, Greece. Actually, when you're in Bodrum, you can see with your eyes the island of Kos, Greece. And it's a very beautiful part of the world. You could take 3-4 day gulets, boats, they call them gulets, where you're in a small crowd, 7, 8, 12 people, and you have a cook there, and they go on a cruise, 2-3 day cruise or 1 day cruise, whatever the case may be, and they cook for you breakfast, lunch and dinner with music and everything on the Mediterranean. It's very enjoyable. And they have historic sites like Pamukkale city of caves and everything. It's a very enjoyable place to go. Now also Turkey has a very good dual citizenship program where at this time that I'm talking to you, for a real estate purchase of 250,000 US, you could obtain a Turkish passport and permanent citizenship, or $500,000 of investment, or of course marrying a Turkish national. But if you don't want to do that, you could obtain a Turkish citizenship for $250,000 worth of real estate purchase. Now, to get the details and everything, all the fine print, it's always a good idea with Turkey and every other country in the world to contact the consulate's commercial section and find out what the details are. But the basic is what I've told you. But I just think with this, as with anything, if that's your interest, is in obtaining a second citizenship, a second place to live, it's best to check with the embassy consulate section for the details of requirements of those rules. Along the Bosphorus River, there's the European side, and then Asia side. They have endless number of cafes on both sides that are open till wee hours in the morning, serving beautiful array of food, seafood caught fresh from the river there and other areas in Turkey, and just beautiful places for walking around and everything, where really you couldn't even scratch the surface in a 2-week trip. On the Asia side, some of the homes that are on the facing right on the banks of the river, they can be quite expensive, but you can also buy a very reasonable real estate in Turkey, depending on the section of the town that you're at. So consider Turkey for a touristic reason, for dual citizenship, for a bargain country where time doesn't mean anything, meaning you don't have to worry about when things open and close, and you'll find some extreme eyebrow-raising bargains, especially now with the exchange rate. Even at 5 and 4.5 lira to the dollar was good, but now it's 8.5. So consider Turkey right now, and this golden opportunity that this favorable exchange rate has brought up, and make a memorable trip, or a place for a second citizenship, and a place to escape to when things are going crazy around the world, like this time. A place to escape to with a permanent passport and permanent citizenship and all the good tax rules that come with it. If you live in a country that has high taxes, and if you're in the western part of the world, especially US and everything, taxes are on an ever-increasing grade right now, and things could not be worse as far as the government taking bigger and bigger portion of your money. Well, I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.